What's up, y'all? I want to talk to y'all, right? Now, there's a big spike of gun violence going on in the nation, right? Now, I'm not hating on nobody, but I want to know, do you think DJ academics kind of help promote the gun violence by promoting the war on Chiraq? And I say that to say because I've been listening to the war on Chiraq since he broadcasted his first videos. I used to watch that all the time religiously. That's how I started learning about Lil Old Block, Lil Durk, Ronald Number Nine, C Day, Tay 600, E Day. That's how I started learning about them. Newski, all of them. By listening to the War on Chirac. Now, what I want to say, like how DJ Academics probably helped that, which he did bring a lot of light to Chirac. You know what I'm saying? Just filming the everyday or broadcasting the everyday things that's going on that he hears, which he has a right to do. But here's the catch. When he was like naming some of these people like the Chirac Grim Reaper and all that stuff, like I said, I was mesmerized by it. I was watching it religiously. That's how I learned about Lil Durk, and I've been watching him and all them, Ronald Number Nine and all them since they was like shorties. You know what I'm saying? I'm a little older than them, but I've been watching them. I'm a fan of Ronald Number Nine, L.A. Capone. He was one of my favorite rappers. You know what I'm saying? And it's just a shame how these brothers' lives been taken so quick. Furthermore, check this out, right? Check this out. So the more he was, captioning on the war on Chirac, people wanted to be superstars, hood legends. So it start causing these people to go out in the streets and commit these heinous acts, hoping that DJ Academics will hear about it and he can talk about them so it can have some kind of hood legend status, right? Now check this out. It takes 10 years to brainwash or to get a population to conform to something, right? It takes 10 years. I've been listening to the War on Chirac since either 2011 or 2012, right? It's 2022. Now, listen, when these Chirac goons or brothers will go out and commit these heinous acts, shootings and shootings and shootings, they would go to jail and they would get right back out. Some of them would do a lot of years, but majority of them would get right back out, right? So I was thinking too, like, what the fuck these people up here doing shooters and all this shit, and they right back out is crazy. Now, I'm saying this to say that by them able to get right back out on the streets, it will promote other people to commit heinous acts too. So they can be able to get you and incarcerate y'all niggas even more at a higher rate. So we'll let y'all out thinking like I could just bond out. I could just bond out. Right? So after 10 years of doing this, people start bringing light, start watching Chirac and, Lil Durk and all them got exposure and all this stuff. Now everybody knows about King Von and all that stuff, right? Now look, you got New York niggas want to copy off Chicago. And I watch YouTube every day. And I'm watching these niggas in New York FaceTiming niggas from Chicago antagonizing them, talking about we doing better out here. We trying to up them like, oh, we doing shit out here when this is their lifestyle. But New York took it on like we like that too. But so now you got New York niggas out here committing these heinous acts too, getting a name like M Thing, D Thing, Dethers, taking Chirac people names. I'm listening to these niggas go back and forth. I'm like, wait a second, how are you an M Thing or a D Thing when these niggas from Chicago been that? So it's like you glorifying these niggas and trying to up one on them by trying to say that we more hood than you. So now you got all these gangs in New York out there committing heinous crimes, hoping they get some kind of hood status or some kind of hood fame. You feel me? So now this is the plague that's going on because people think now they can just bond out. Or I could do a crime and bond out is good because they seen the trend in Chicago. You feel me? They see this trend in Chicago. Niggas going to jail and they getting out. So niggas think like, there's no problem. I can go commit a murder, hit a body, and get out on bond. And prolong the case. I'll be out for 5 years. Maybe I can beat the case. You feel me? So in Chicago, they don't really care about these gang members killing each other because they exterminating themselves. So a lot of times, These murders are unsolved unless it's somebody popular or somebody who's really meaningful in the community to where it's worth looking into it. But other than that, they don't really care. So that's why it's easy for these people in Chicago to look like it's easy going in jail, going out. But what I say about DJ Academics, because over the years he's promoting this, war on Chiraq, which I love. You know what I'm saying? Because it brought me into knowing about Chicago and stuff like that. Because I didn't know anything else about Chicago till after no more than Kanye. You feel me? So the drill music is now taking scene, right? So now everybody's doing drill music. You got people in Africa doing drill music. Now this drill music is turning into retaliations and it's turning into a bloodbath. It's turning into a kill zone. And not only that, now these stupid niggas got switches on their shit and you could tell these niggas don't even aim as it is already, right? They can't even aim. Now they hitting switches and hitting innocent people and they rapping about it like it's something to be glorified when all we doing is just creating a faster destruction to our people and to our race, and it's just a disgrace. You feel me? And you're doing exactly what they want them to do. That's why they did what they did. It was a plan. You know what I'm saying? The DJ Academics promoting this, it's not really promoting it like it's his fault. It's never his fault. He just shining light on what's going on. So, no slander to you, DJ Academics. No slander to you. I fucks with you heavily. All right? No slander to you. Bomba clock. Anyways, but the fact that people admired DJ Academics for the work he was doing, people felt like being on DJ Academics show was like some kind of hood fame, was like some kind of glory to get talked about. The Chiraq Grim Reaper. You know what I'm saying? All that. That means something to them, but in a negative way. So now they going out here committing murders and committing these heinous acts just to hope they can get a shout out from DJ Academics. Now you got the police too, or not the police, sorry, but the system, the system letting these people go to jail and letting them get out, or they're doing a little bit of time and they're getting out. You feel me? And now it's seeing becoming popularized. People not afraid to go to jail. They don't care. But until they sitting in the courtroom, they getting 55 years, 60, 70, 35 years, you feel me? Then it's something to think about, but they're not thinking about that right now. So just like New York, shame on them for trying to compete with another culture that's always been a gang culture. That's Chicago. And now New York trying to compete with them, trying to be like Chicago. You feel me? So now you got all these niggas out here acting like that. And you got a lot of young people getting tricked and sucked into this stupid ass lifestyle, and y'all losing y'all lives. By the time y'all come out, y'all gonna be so old, you're not even gonna reproduce. By the time y'all niggas got out of jail, you don't even know where your family gonna be. You might come out and be homeless and shit. You don't know where you gonna be in 50, 30 years. You don't know if your family all deceased and you ain't even got nowhere to go. You know what I'm saying? We throwing our lives away over some bullshit, and we are being tricked into this shit. We are being tricked into this. That's what I'm here to tell y'all. And like I said, shout out to DJ Academics, man. You know what I'm saying? He's always a good podcast brother, and he be bringing up the truth, and he brings us the latest news. So I've been listening to this man for about 11 years now. You feel me? But I'm just saying, like, do you think that DJ Academics broadcasting war on Chiraq helped bring the epidemic to the gun violence, showing that how these people go to jail, get right back out, and still able to commit heinous crimes? And now you got other states picking up this drill culture. Now it's going global, and it's like a mass extermination on our people by doing this drill culture. And not only that, you got these fucking young rappers doing drugs. Well, they're doing drugs, and I lost my train of thought, y'all. It's just a fucked up situation, And like I said, it takes 10 years to mold the country into being a certain way. So it took 10 years of, look, you got Lil Durk going to jail, King Von going to jail, they in jail. They showed that the nigga was shooting out the window and all this shit, opening fire and motherfucker still out. I'm not saying that he should be in jail. I'm not hating on nobody. I'm just saying, like, he had a good lawyer, by the way. He had a very good lawyer, and I'm pretty sure that man was innocent. I'm just, it's hypocritical what I just said, but I'm just saying, like, I'm just saying, like, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. People are doing these things, and no face, no case, but it's just starting a trend, and it's only affecting us, and it's killing innocent people, and like we need to reverse that. We need to understand that it's something called silent wars, okay? And we glorifying the wrong fucking things. We're glorifying all the wrong things, and we need to stop that shit. And we really need to look within ourselves, because we are the only race of people on the world who don't help each other the way we need to be helped. And when we did do that, we didn't stand strong enough to protect our leaders to be able to protect them. You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying all of this shit is staged and planned. We got to think outside the box. But it takes 10 years to mold the people to be a certain way. And if you listen to the war on Chiraq, within them 10 years that he was broadcasting this shit, the gun violence sparked rapidly. Not only that, we got COVID. COVID hit, people was in the house for 2 years, so you able to watch stuff and do shit. Remember, when that EDD money ran out and all that shit, and all these people back outside, and they start getting a glimpse of Chiraq and start seeing the popularity of what they doing, how they living, that's what started this shit. Now it's like a popularity contest. People are just taking people's lives foolishly because they want a name for themselves. Look at on Truth Teller. Look at majority of the people that come on here. They be on fucking drugs, man. They be high, drunk, or on pills. They can barely even talk right. Look at NBA YoungBoy when he was on his interview. Motherfucker couldn't even talk. He was on that shit. Look at Bunk, that dude, what's his name? Bonk Gang. That man passed out and hit the wall. You feel me? We are being tricked into our own demise, and we need to be able to see past this shit and stand the fuck up. Pull your pants up and stop all this foolish shit. What's up? All right, man. Hope y'all listen to the word. I don't need to show my face. I just want y'all to hear my words, man. Peace and love to everybody. Hope we can fix this shit. But until then, we got to go to the root of the problem. So I'm not blaming DJ Academics, but I'm saying, I want to talk to him. Do you feel like he may be one of the help of the cause of the rise of the gun violence due to the fact that his show became so popular that everybody wanted to have a name for themselves, and due to his platform, he was opening up for people to be famous, to be looked up, to be glorified? Because when you look at the Chicago shit, all you seeing is like 051 Melly and all these other people glorifying of how many bodies they got. That is fucking crazy. They children's gonna grow up and see that my dad was a murderer. My dad was a killer. He was part of a gang. I know the gang culture. I understand people die and stuff, but I'm just saying, let's look at the logistics and the reality of things, not of what we think it is in this street code. Let's talk about reality. Reality says your children's gonna grow up, and that's something that's gonna be shamed upon. You feel me? That is not cool. We killing and shooting innocent people, bystanders at that. Like y'all, if y'all like it, man, give me a thumbs up. And if y'all have any comments, if anybody want to build, let's build. DJ Academics, let's talk about this. I'd like to talk to you about this. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Peace, brother.